most couples, I think, hopefully will have a good sense of trust to be able to have that conversation. Because once the trust, also if there's been some trust issues or some cheating going on, infidelity, I think that would affect.
Well, yeah, that's that I've gone through your phone. How do you feel about that?
Old Ian, before a couple years ago when I was going through my issues and my depression, would have probably screamed and called you a name, bitch or something along those lines. But
a friend, and I'm not disrespecting my marriage by, engaging in any kind of sexual conversation or oversharing with the other person. And I always make sure when I'm talking.
Hey guys, if it's crazy,
all right, go now.
Wait.
Get in there, oh my God.
Hey guys, welcome to the family mess. I'm Noah, and have a nice day.
Good God.
I love the family mess.
Oh.
Welcome to the Family Mess Podcast. I'm your host, Ian, and this is my wife and co-host, Nathalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with kids and all things adulting. Let's talk.
Hey, Ian.
What's up? What are you telling me to do now on the thing? Were you showing me something?
Oh, I was saying the sound things aren't looking high. They look kind of low.
Something happened with this new mixer, and I don't know what it is, and I haven't been able to get it to look right, but it's still recording fine. It just doesn't look like it normally does.
No problem.
I'll figure it out eventually. But we're back after it's been a little hiatus for us for a while for like a live recording for us, a month almost.
Oh, was it? I didn't notice.
Yeah, you didn't notice. I noticed everything. we
I'm too busy to notice.
We did a whole bunch of podcasts towards the end, and I just put them out. That's why you didn't notice it. We were on a break. See?
Yes, but because I'm busy, I don't have time to notice.
You're very busy. You're super busy these days. That's why we're doing this podcast at 10 o'clock on Sunday night. So, but at least we're getting it in. Yes. Where do you want to start your segment? Do you want to do it first, or do you just want to move past that?
No. You know what? I want to talk about, like, we were supposed to record last night, but I was so exhausted. My child he sucked my soul. Because I've been trying to do this virtual school with one of my kids. One goes to school and one's staying at home doing virtual school.
I think I'm dead. No, I'm serious. My soul is gone and it hasn't come back yet. And I'm trying to be a good parent and I'm trying to help. There's no books on this. There's no books on if a kid doesn't want to work. And he's not dumb or anything, nothing like that. He just doesn't want to work. He's stubborn.
Don't do nothing. He's stubborn like a mule.
Very stubborn and hard-headed. So it's very, but it brings everybody down. It just, it's so tough to do anything when the kid just not listening.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could have done like a homeschool, without this, because I was doing virtual school, which is through the school system, and they got this pace chart, and so we're behind on the pace chart. So because we're behind on the pace chart, I keep trying to push him to catch up, and then he gets frustrated. I get frustrated. But if we were doing like a regular homeschool where you go at your own pace, I think it would be much better.
I think so.
But
I think not being in school and then being rushed, and then he gets anxiety.
Yes.
And then he sees it, which makes him get angry. But he's not angry. He's probably just more anxious.
Yes,
because he gets very anxious.
After telling me over and over again that he will not go to school, now he's finally agreed. So I'm happy that he's going back to school.
Get your ass
he can be around other kids,
done with this
and I can get my stuff done during the day. I think we'll both be happier.
I spent the whole day. I didn't. I got seminary work to do today, and I didn't even get. I got maybe a quarter of it done.
Yeah, man, this is rough. I heard, a lot of parents, though, who started with virtual, they've been sending their kids back to school. I ain't the only one. I've heard the teacher had said there's a lot of people who have switched back to going in person. And I knew in person was better for him. I was trying to do the hybrid.
Welcome COVID, because our kid's coming back, because, oh my gosh, I just can't. I don't even know what to do, man. And the thing is, I don't want them to get sick or anything, but man, it's just your sanity and.
Yes, I mean, at the end of the day, you have to finally figure out what's best, and you take the precautions. You can't live in a bubble. You really can't.
No.
And we're not, yes, we're like black, but we're not like severely overweight or, we don't have
pre-existing conditions or health problems.
Not that I know. So I'm like, I think for him, it's best to go back to school.
I'm praying to Jesus that we're okay, but
which is what I wanted him to do, was to go back to school. But now he's finally agreed to it. So.
Yeah, he didn't agree. He just said, I don't want no more of this crap at the house. I want to go back to school. He's so mad.
Well, hey, that's okay. I tried to help him out in the beginning and say, hey, do the hybrid. Hybrids where you do part of school. I think you still go every day, but you only do partial days at school, and then the rest of the day you do at home. So that's what I mean. I'm going to try to see if I can put him in the hybrid. If not, then I'll go ahead and do all day school.
I think we both told him to go back to school, but he ain't listen to us.
Well,
and
nothing like learning the hard way. Nothing like
now
learning
he's
through
struggling,
learning through experience,
dying,
learning
struggling,
through
killing
experience.
everybody in the house. So,
But yeah.
oh God. So how will you start your 5 minutes a pound? Let's get this going.
Well,
how have you been doing with your weight journey?
I've got a problem, and I can't figure it out, but I have a problem.
What's the problem?
I have
an addiction.
I already know that part, but I have I don't know, the last 2 days, I think it's because I'm stress eating.
It's stress.
I have eaten.
You ain't got to tell me. I already know.
Every junk food I could find, anything that's sugary.
It's stress.
I just want it, and I just keep eating it. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to eat this. And I'll eat regular food, and I'll still want more. And I'm taking my little pills that's supposed to make my sugar
pills don't all
go
that pill stuff.
No, it's just extra fiber. It's supposed to help with your sugar. I'm drinking more water.
Listen,
nothing is helping.
Nothing works until you really want to do something.
But the thing
but
is,
it's
my
so
life
tough.
is too stressful. It's too stressful.
Well, that's what I'm
I can't
saying.
do this with the stress that I have
That's what
around
I'm saying. That's what
the
it
kids'
is.
stress, work stress. I mean, I'm trying my best.
I gave up yesterday. I totally gave up. My heart fell. I don't even know what time I went to bed last night.
Oh, I went to bed early. I was like, no. I went to bed like at 10:30
Oh, yeah, you
or
said
something.
you're mad at me. I'm like, no, I was up doing homework late last night because it was just late, man. Just trying to get it done.
Yeah, I went to bed early. I can't.
Then I have to do it again tonight. So
Sorry,
you're saying
bro.
because of the stress you've been eating more. So I guess you didn't lose weight at all.
No, I haven't lost any. I had lost maybe 1 more pound, but I'm about to go to a nutrition coach.
I'm looking at you right now.
Oh yeah, but I think I
Right
put
in the
weight
eyes.
back on.
You
That's
did
what
put
I'm
weight
afraid.
back on.
How you know?
I just know you.
How you know?
I just know. I probably just stepped into that one right there, but I
Yes,
know.
but I did put some weight back on. So now I'm like, oh great. So I just feel like I'm in this. I went and got my cortisol checked because I told
And it
the
was
doctor.
fine.
No, I haven't gotten my results back yet. But the doctor said, check your cortisol if you're doing things and not losing weight. And because I know one of the things that she said, and I was
What?
like, you know what? She was saying if you put your body through stress for a long time, your body gets used to the high cortisol level,
It's not
which
good.
is not good.
No, it's not good. It
at
causes
all.
all types of issues.
Yes, so that's part of my problem.
I
So
think a lot of people go through that. Really, it's not you. It's not a you issue. It's just a society issue.
yes, so
really.
I've been meditating in the mornings. I pray. I'm trying to find ways.
We got to get our kids off to college. That's what our meditation needs to do: is get them off to college, grow up, and go to college. That's driving us crazy.
Yeah, I've been trying to do these things to kind of ground myself and
Help
not
us, Jesus.
feel so stressed
Please,
out.
As we sit here, please help us.
It's
we
just
need you right now. I'm praying.
talking.
Go ahead, sorry.
So yes, that's the only thing. So I'm trying to do those things to try to to help ease my stress. But these kids now they just suck me dry with their negativity. You know what? I forgot to use my spray. Oh, I'm about to go spray the room before I go to bed. I'm gonna
Natalie
spray out the
bought the
house.
spray from a friend, and the spray is supposed to keep away evil.
It's not evil.
Not evil, but
It's
negative.
just
negative
it
energy.
just takes away negative energy.
Yeah, negative energy, and she sprays it, and the kids hate it. So I guess it's working.
I don't know, but shoot, I haven't. I was spraying it. And I got. You know what? I should have sprayed it yesterday. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
you
spray some
should've.
today.
Oh, spray
it's
it
just
all
some.
over.
It's just some essential oils, but she prays over it and does some other stuff.
Hey man,
with it.
hey, anything you pray over, it works, man. That's a
So
real
I'm
thing.
I'm gonna go spray out.
I probably need to bring some to my job tomorrow and spray it over me before I walk in.
As I digress, before
for
we're
me,
going to get
Jesus.
started with the show, but as I digress, I had a lady who I used to work with years ago, and she said when she had jobs that were horrible, the people were horrible, after everyone left work, she'd go and anoint their desk or their doors. She would with her oil, she'd get her oil and she would anoint the doors or like the desk or whatever, or the area.
What ended up happening?
Things would change. And
Oh, yeah,
get
I'm telling
better.
you that. Listen.
She said this. She was like, yeah, she was a little older lady. She was a nice lady. But she told me she would do that when she had a job, when she had bad coworkers or bad bosses. She'd wait for them to leave and she'd go put a little oil away.
I should have did that with my last job.
She said that's what would get her through. But
It works, man. That negative energy, man. You got to get it out of there.
yes, and speaking of that negative energy, that's part of what our we're talking about today.
How are we talking?
Talking about snooping.
Snooping. What about Snooping? The rapper?
Why do you think you're funny today?
I'm not.
You are not
I'm
funny.
just tired, man. Damn.
Oh, you can be acting like when you have a couple drinks.
I know.
You get a little giggly and stuff.
I know. Well,
Ian cannot handle his liquor, everybody.
I can't.
Handle liquor.
Don't let Nathalie talk so much of crap. I can handle my liquor
2 drinks
fine.
and he starts giggling. See? You know it's true.
I'm not even drinking.
I know.
All right. Yeah. Okay, you got me. So snooping. What about snooping did we were going to talk about today?
Remember, I asked you my mom always says confession is good for the soul.
This is going to be really good.
So I forgot what it was happened, but I was talking to you and I said, Ian, you know, I've snooped in your phone before.
Yeah. I forgot what we were talking about at the time. We were about to go to bed and I was like, you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ian never knew that I snooped through his phone, but I have.
Listen.
I have snooped in. Is it a bad thing to go to look at your spouse or your boyfriend, girlfriend's phone?
Well, the thing is,
anything email?
I don't have a problem with it because I have nothing to hide, you know what I mean? But I think most people listening will probably be like, that's my stuff. But I'm not doing anything nefarious or bad on the emails or phone. So I wouldn't have anything to hide. So, but I think most people aren't like us.
I don't know. I don't trust. I mean, even though we've been married for a lot of years,
Nathalie doesn't trust me.
I have trust issues with men because I've had too many men friends over the years who would tell me stories.
But it's true.
And so they jaded.
All of it's true.
They've jaded. Oh, I know it's true.
All
They tell me
true.
the stories.
Yeah,
Most of my friends for a long time were men until I got married. So now I have more female friends. But back then I had mostly my friends were guys. So I would hear all these stories and these different things, and so it just jaded me.
All true.
And from how I see men, I put nothing past any person.
I don't either.
And even though Ian, we've been married for a lot of years, and you know, as far as I know, he's not cheated. I haven't cheated.
I have not.
But there have been times when I've wondered. So when he's gone to sleep, I have
listen to this.
Open the phone. Hey, confession is good for the soul because you never knew. This has been years ago. I haven't done it recently. It's been years ago, but maybe every few years I'll do it. It's not all the time. Every now and again I'm like, let me go look.
Let me go see what this Negro's doing right here.
I used to know all your passwords. Ian's never. That's the crazy part is you've never known any of my passwords. Not because you didn't ask for. I just never had to give it to you because I always do everything. So you always give me. But
I trust you way too much. So
but I've had all your. Now I don't know them, but I used to know all your passwords.
Oh, I started changing that crap because of all the people breaking into bank accounts and stuff. Not really because of you, but because of just security in general. I'm like, Natalie's right. I need to change my password and stop keeping the same old stupid password
for everything.
Some guy found it on the computer like a month ago, 2 ago.
Oh, you on the dark web?
No, not the dark web, but just some guy goes, "Is this your password?" And I'm like, "Damn, it's an old password I had for everything." And I have been changing my passwords on my most important accounts.
How'd they find your password?
Dude, anybody can find anything if they look on your computer or get it somehow. I probably put it somewhere, but of course I didn't care. I just ignored the email and just threw it away. It wasn't anything big, but people, you got to be careful, man.
So is it a bad thing that I've gone through your phone? How do you feel about that?
Old Ian, before a couple years ago when I was going through my issues and my depression, would have probably screamed and called you a name, bitch or something along those lines. But, you know, the truth is I mean, even though you're doing it, I understand why you're doing it. And I'm not even, even when you were telling me, I wanted to laugh that you're doing it because it's like you're a normal person. When you did that, I was like, oh my God, Natalie's a snooper. I thought she was like, when I look at you and I'm like, all these years, I'm like, oh, I trust her. You know, Natalie would never do anything to me. And when you actually did it, I'm like, oh, Nathalie doesn't trust me, so she's like the rest of the women out there, you know. They probably do the same thing.
I trust
or
you.
Women and men probably do the same thing to their spouses. But usually I don't think it happens a whole bunch unless there's some infidelity, but I don't know.
But I mean, I think on a whole, it's not a good idea to snoop. I mean, every now and again, but like if you think something may be going on, I think it's a good idea to snoop. And at the time, you know,
yes. Confession is good for the soul, so I'll let it go.
A few years back, see, you didn't even know I found this out.
Oh
so
man,
I'm gonna throw out a little bit of dirt on Ian.
Oh, this is the worst ever. But
when Ian was going through his life issues or whatever,
it wasn't life. It was a serious, horrible. Well, you can't say issues. You have to say what it was.
Okay, well that's on you to say. I didn't want to say.
I'll say what it was. It was a horrible depression. All right, go ahead. Go ahead with the story.
So you
that
went-
way they understand what
You
what I
went
was
through a
going
horrible depression, but at the time you were doing your bodybuilding.
Yes.
And
real heavy into bodybuilding.
yes,
going
Ian
to
was taking
competitions.
half naked pictures on the internet.
It
posting
wasn't
them all
half.
the time.
You can't be half naked as a guy.
You're half naked. Yes, you are. Your chest up is half naked. That's half your body is exposed.
My
You're
wife
taking
is very
half
jealous of my pictures.
naked. I'm not jealous of your pictures, but this is what you. I'm setting the tone here. This
All
is
right.
what you were doing.
Go ahead.
So you were big into the bodybuilding. You were
Yes.
doing your fitness and
Yes.
your eating and taking lots of pictures and competing. And, around all these kind of women. And then you were kind of ignoring us as your family.
Yes. Keep going.
And so you were posting all these pictures. So I would be like, I think one day I looked, now it was some kind of, it was an Instagram. And I was
It was
some
not
girl,
Instagram.
No. There's more than, that's what, see, I'm giving you more than I told you before.
How deep did you go on my phone?
I ain't go that deep, but I went deep enough, right?
All right, keep going.
So I went and I looked in the phone and there was some message from some girl in there. And like she was talking to you and stuff and you didn't really say anything. But I was like, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this. So she she messaged you like, hey, kind of thing. But you didn't really message back. But I would around that time because I was like, all these half naked women be messaging him and he's half naked, posting pictures all the time. And I'm plain Jane over here. So I'm like, let me make sure I keep, check out what's going on. So I would once a week, I would check to see if you and this woman were conversing. I did. I would check just to see if she I didn't all I would do was look at the messages because I don't even know Instagram that well, but this is on Instagram. So I would look and I would see the last message. It would say how long the timeline had been. And so I was like, all right, okay, she hadn't said nothing. But so I kind of let it go. But then the other time was when that other girl was messaging you and you actually told me that this girl was messaging you. But then you were like, oh, I'm going to try to hook her up with my friend. And I was like, why are you even engaging with this person? And she was sending these nasty, horrible sounding messages to
they
you,
were
sexually nasty.
Yeah. It was really.
And she would be sending these messages. And Ian was just like, oh, well, I'm going to try to hook up my friend. And I happened to be out of town with one of my friends. And I was like, something happened. I was like, let me check his email. Oh man, did I saw it all the messages from the girl.
Oh my God.
And you see, you didn't know that till I told you 2 days ago.
You know what I really feel bad about? I feel bad about what I did, but I feel more bad about what you saw. That bothers me because I'm like, I never want you to see that stuff because actually there was worse stuff that I erased that you never saw.
Probably because y'all was messaging.
Not with this girl, but other people would email had to erase the text because I'm like, I don't know you, people from all over the world. It was worse.
That's what I'm saying. And I saw people, and it would be always suggestive, sexual.
It was horrible.
Texts and messages.
I had to get rid of a Facebook profile because I started getting stalkers. It's not funny.
We laugh now.
No, I mean I can laugh about it now, but at the time it was weird because it's never.
Yeah, see, I didn't not like what was going on.
Yeah,
so
it was a very bad situation, and that's one of the reasons I stopped bodybuilding was because of that. Because it's not people think bodybuilding is this this thing, and it is good. It's not bad for you, but the problem is people don't know you. They don't know you. They just see your.
Ian didn't like being looked at as a sex symbol.
I think my drop dead. I'm not doing this no more. Was when I did that cancer firefighter thing.
Oh yes, Ian it was of course as usual.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
If that's where you were supposed to be sleeping. That's okay. Bye.
You did that on purpose. Damn.
I know you can hear.
We did it on purpose. Where were we at?
Tell him to go in our room then.
Just go lie down in that room. Damn, he did that on purpose.
I already knew he was over there though. I mean, that's why I didn't say anything in a certain way. Was like, yeah. So when you did the thing, they had you wear a fireman's uniform, but with just the bottoms.
Yeah.
And he was oiled,
boots,
and you were oiled up,
looking ripped as hell on stage, which was for cancer charity. It was for charity, but it wasn't until I walked down to sit because they're asking us questions after the show, and the look that I was getting from these women, I said, I will never do this again. That was
What was wrong with the look?
Nathalie, not all these women feel like strippers.
When men are ogling at them.
Oh, it was horrible. I looked at them, they're just looking, and I'm like, I'm never doing this again. I didn't. That was the stopping point for me. And I'm like, I'm not doing this again. I didn't. I stopped it all and I quit because it's not fun being looked at that because nobody knows you. I kept telling him, like, nobody knows you. Nobody cares about you, the person. They just
care about your body. That's it.
Yeah, that's all they care about is your body. And I'm like, you know what?
Because they don't know you to care about you. I mean, they care about you, but they don't know you. So
so I was like,
they don't
you know
have
what?
a deeper level of
I'm
care.
like, screw this. And I just stopped. And I became fat.
You're not fat by any means.
But I stopped working out. No more muscles, no more getting big. I'm done with it. Am I done with it forever? No, but that really bothered me. So I don't do that anymore.
No.
Maybe I'll do it one day, but not anytime soon because the world just kind of doesn't care. You know, I don't want to be viewed as just this muscle. I'd get people at the gym. All they care about is muscles. They don't care about, I'm an engineer, I'm a dad. All they care about is what they want to learn about their workout. You know, how do you get your arms so big? Because nobody would talk to me anymore about anything else except working out. This is at work and the gym. It didn't matter where I went.
That's because people, that's not, everybody can't do that. So that's why they
got annoying. So
that's why people are looking at you online and messaging you and sending you messages where I have to be trying to, you know, like be infiltrating the scene, checking your phone when you go to sleep.
Well, you know what? Since that happened, I don't blame you for looking at my phone. I mean, that's what I'm saying. When things like that happen, when a spouse does something and another spouse looks, I almost don't blame the other spouse for kind of looking in their phone. You know what I mean? Like if I have my phone now, I don't care if you look. I'd still keep my phone open.
Now, if you were to hide your phone or be like, don't touch my phone, I would.
Oh yeah.
That's when I would definitely be looking. I'd be looking every day.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Guys that do that, I'm like, if you just leave the phone open, more than likely they're not going to look at it. Just pretend there's nothing going on and get a burner phone. If you really want to hide it, get a burner phone that nobody knows about.
Oh, you got one of those?
Hell no, I can't afford no other phone.
So here's the comparison between us. So why have you never felt the need to look at what I'm doing?
Damn, that's a good question. You know, every time I look at you, I know you're a better person than me. You know, like you always say, I'm selfish. I'm all these things, right? So when I look at you,
you're not a horrible person, Ian.
Well, when I look at you, I see the qualities of what I want to be. When I look at you, no, I'm serious. You like to help people a lot, and you really sacrifice a lot. I don't do that completely well, so I'm still trying to learn and to be a better person. But when I look at you, it's like total trust because I know you wouldn't hurt me. Because I've been hurt in my life a lot by a lot of close people to me in my life, and because of that, I just don't trust people in general. I try to, but I've just been hurt too many times by very close people.
Right.
Being hurt by enemies, I don't care about enemies because whatever, you're an enemy. But the close ones are the ones that bother you. That's the one that burns your heart.
Yeah.
Are the close ones. So because of that, I'm just, I have a hard time. But you have never done anything to me, so I don't have any reason to check your phone. That's what I'm saying. If you cheated on me, I probably would have no idea because I ain't gonna check. But I would know because you'd act differently.
But you've never done anything for me, but I still be looking because I guess that just goes back to my insecurity because I'm just like, I ain't putting nothing past no man.
Well, I think being insecure also has a lot to do with it. If you're confident in yourself as a woman or a man, you're not going to really care about what the other person is doing. But I think that has a lot to do with it. If you're not confident in yourself, you're going to start searching. You're going to be looking for something because you think the other person's going to leave you. You think why is this person staying with me? You know, why are they staying with me? You know, I'm ugly, I'm this. People talk down to themselves all the time, but it's not true.
That's true.
It's not true. People are very beautiful, but they let their minds think that there's something that they're not. And then they end up getting insecure and do all these weird things. I mean, I'm not, that's why I think what it is I'm not insecure in myself at all with you. So I'm just like,
I know you. Oh, that's one thing. That is one of the reasons why we even dated and we've maintained.
Why?
You are secure and not insecure. Because back in the day, I had most of my friends were men. And guys, some of them would be insecure because most of my friends were guys. And even my best friend in college was like a guy. And they didn't always, they couldn't always understand that or didn't like it. But I've always had guy friends because I have all brothers.
Yeah.
And even on my block, there were only a few girls and they never came outside. So even on my street, my main people I hung out with on my block as a kid were two boys.
Yeah.
And that's who we ran, we ran the block or whatever, doing stuff.
That explains why you're a thug. Sorry.
I'm a little hardcore. I'm a rough around. I am rough around.
You are rough around the edges.
I was
telling
just
you, man.
raised about all men.
You're rough around the edges.
I have all brothers. I have no sisters.
That's why you always be fighting all the time. But you're sensitive, though. You're a very sensitive person. You sometimes you put on this hard shell, but you're super sensitive. Probably more sensitive than most sensitive people I know.
Yes, I'm extremely sensitive. But
that's probably where Samuel gets it from.
But at least I can play it off, and people think I'm this hard, tough person most of the time because, that's just my persona, I guess. What people seem to perceive about me, but that's not really true.
No,
because I'm extremely sensitive.
Oh, you are. You get hurt by this. That person didn't call me back. Oh, they didn't invite me somewhere. I'm like, it's not a big deal, Natalie. Oh, it is. It's the biggest deal. Oh,
because I don't have a lot of connections. That's okay, though.
But yeah, I don't feel the need to search. I never have. Usually, I'm trying to go to sleep unless you do something that's weird.
That's just crazy. You've never looked at my phone when I'm sleeping like I done to you.
Because I told you I know you. I know you. If you're gonna do something, you don't want to hurt me purposely. But if you do something that hurt me, you couldn't stay with me much longer because your guilt would kill you. Because you told me that.
But I know some people have been like, because I still have friends who are guys who I do text with sometimes, and people are like, you text with, so and so, and I'm like, yeah, it's not and does Ian know? Yeah, it's like I'm not.
Oh yeah,
I'm not doing anything.
I told some of my friends at work, you're that Natalie. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a damn. I'm not hung up. I think a lot of people are hung up on that. Like,
yeah,
a lot of people are hung up on their significant other being friends with a coworker that's a female, if they're a male, or vice versa. Like that's
right.
That's like a no for them. And I'm like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I said,
as long as you know your boundaries.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like with my friend, we used to text. I mean, now he got married recently, so now he doesn't text as much as he used to. But we used to text back and forth. We would talk about men and women, and that's like our topic.
Yeah,
arguing about men and women and what women do wrong and men do wrong and all this. But for me, I always make sure the conversation was never anything to be disrespectful to you. So, but it's like if I want to have talk with my friend, like, why is that a big deal if that's a friend and I'm not disrespecting my marriage by, engaging in any kind of sexual conversation or oversharing with the other person. And I always make sure when I'm talking to anyone who's married or whatever, or, anyone in general with the opposite sex, that I keep the conversation a certain way out of respect.
Of course. It's just very general conversation, and, it's nothing, you're not going to cross any boundaries. So I don't, for me to tell you, don't talk to your friend, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. That's ridiculous. I don't.
Well, I will say.
Yes.
In my snoopings.
What did you find?
I found that you had talked to this, and I was it wasn't that you talked to the person, it's that you didn't say anything about it.
Who was it?
One of your girls from college.
Which one?
I'm not going to say anyone's name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I'm not going to say any names.
But you know what?
But you spoke to them, and you didn't say anything to me. And I was like,
did I?
But it wasn't anything. I didn't see anything, any kind of way. But I was just like, why he ain't say nothing? Why he trying to hide?
You know what it is? I didn't even think nothing about it. If I did it at the time, it wasn't anything like I had feelings for her. So
I know, but it's just,
you know what? That's my fault. I think with you, when I do things like that, I have to, because you've told me that more than once, but when I'm doing it, I don't think nothing of it because.
Oh yes, because you see, yes, I have to.
But I just do it. But I'm like, you know what? I got to be more content. Natalie, I'm going with so and so to lunch.
Yes, you went with a lady to lunch. Yeah, I'm like, why he ain't saying nothing?
I went with the lady to lunch before, and to me, I just went to lunch. I wasn't, but I got to realize that I have an insecure wife at the house.
But excuse me, I'm not insecure, but
I'm giving you the look right now, and when I said that because
I'm not totally insecure.
Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes.
No, it's just that's how life happens, right?
I know.
When things are hidden.
Yes.
And that's when things begin to occur because they're hidden. That's why if I talk to my friend, my guy friend, if I talk to him, I say, oh, hey, I was talking to so-and-so and they said this and we said that. And I would say, that's me telling you, hey, I'm having these conversations, but I don't never have conversations. I'm hiding it from you
yes.
And I'm conscious about it.
It could be something I'm subconsciously doing. So I got to make it conscious when I do it and make sure you know. I think you're right. I think you're right about that.
Yeah, because I'm like, how you going to lunch with so and so lady? You and the lady going to lunch and you ain't mentioned nothing.
Yeah, but I go to lunch with the ladies all the time though. But usually it's with a guy.
Right, but this time it was just you and a lady.
Yeah,
and I don't know her, but I trust you, but I don't know her. So for me, it's like just say that you're going.
Yeah, I have to remember that because I do have some. Even though it goes to the old podcast, I do have some women that are friends. I do. I've been friends for a long time. So if they were to call me to go to lunch, I would go to lunch. But I'd make sure to let you know that I'm going to lunch with them.
See, I'm not as insecure as you say, because I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was like, yeah, Ian always comes home and he's on the phone with some woman in the car, and she was like, what?
Yes,
and I was like,
I'm always talking.
No, but you be in the car on the phone with some woman.
Oh,
every
yes.
time I walk up,
it's always, long time
it's
too.
Always
because you know what it is. Some of these women I was friends with at my other job. I'm not going to name the company, but we were good friends, and it's always about what they did, what we were doing back at the job. That's usually what the conversation's about. It's never about rarely anything new, but how crazy things were back then. You know what that person did. You know, and next thing I know, I get excited when I talk. So yeah, sometimes I'm in the car for like 30 minutes, and Nathalie gets so mad at me. But that's just me.
But you're always usually talking this. But when I said it to my friend, she was like, "He's talking to women," and I was like, "No, it's not like that. I don't really." You know
what? People probably think we're having affairs on the side. If they just listen to us talking, you know what I mean? If they just listen to us, and not know us, they just think like, "What the hell you are?"
Y'all got an open relationship or something.
Like when your friend found me at the gym working out with my sister.
Hey, friend, I appreciate you. If you listen, you know who you are.
On the mic, but
you know who you are. And I told her, I said, I am glad that you called and told me. I want to know. I want to know.
Oh, and that was the funniest thing ever.
And she said, I got to look out for you, girl. I said, well, thank you.
I saw Ian at the gym working out with this girl. I don't know who that was. And Nathalie.
That's right. I'm glad I got spies out there.
Oh my God. I almost died laughing. Our audience, I was working out with my sister at the gym, and one of Nathalie's friends saw me working out with my sister at the gym. Didn't know it was my sister, and reported back to Nathalie
that's a friend right there.
That Ian was working out at the gym with some girl.
And I told everybody, I think I put on my Facebook, if you ever see him anywhere, let me know. I want to know. Don't not tell me. I want to know.
I'm going to, listen, if I'm going to cheat with you, it's not going to be the same city. You know what I mean? It'll be like on
what? You could be in another city and somebody else happens to see
I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do it. That way, if it happens, it'll just be like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. It'll be on a business trip. That's what's going to happen. Like a business trip out somewhere. That's what it's going to happen.
Oh,
but
damn.
Of course.
Damn.
I can't do it in the same place here. Are you crazy? Everybody knows us here. The city's too small. Someone's gonna, especially you. Everybody knows you. Every time we go somewhere, I'm like, everybody knows Nathalie.
That's
I'm like,
good.
God.
Keeps you out of trouble.
But yeah, I'm gonna try not to get in trouble. But I ain't gonna do anything crazy. But yeah, I think it's hard for couples to not snoop, though. I mean,
yeah, I think it's normal to snoop, and I think that
you think it's normal to snoop.
I think it is normal to snoop. I mean, I could be wrong. Hopefully, y'all put on our Facebook.
Yeah, I want to see the comments back on this. Do you think it's normal to snoop in your partner's phone, email?
Wherever you got to go to find the info.
Does your partner have a problem with you snooping? They shouldn't, but do they? That'd be very interesting.
I think, yeah.
It might go half and half. Some of these people have cheated out there, by the way, so they're gonna have issues with it.
We don't want people snooping, but I mean that's how you know. Especially when you suspect, that's how you know. If you don't go. And maybe some people want to live in denial. See, I'm not one to live in denial. If something's going down,
when you say
I want to know.
What do you mean by that?
Like they don't want to. They don't want to know that their partner or whoever is cheating.
So if they don't find it, then they're not cheating.
Right. If they don't find it, if they don't look, what is it? Yeah, like it doesn't exist because you ain't find it. But when you find it, then when you go looking, then you're gonna find. See, so some people don't look. So that I don't have to find, so I don't have to deal with the whole reality of the situation.
But they're still living this false narrative, though. It's still not real.
Well, that's what I want to know. That's what I said. Anybody see, any of y'all see
everybody
Ian out
listen.
There? You see Ian by himself with a woman, I don't care. Holla at Nathalie. Send me an IM.
I'm going to make sure I text her, take a picture of us together at lunch. I'll be like, I was at lunch with I'll go like this with Nathalie. I'm like, Nathalie, look who I'm lunch with. And I'll put the phone up and I'll just send it right to her right there when I'm at lunch. That way she can't say. I've done that before, by the way.
It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, I mean, I just, most couples, I think, hopefully will have a good sense of trust to be able to have that conversation. Because once the trust, also if there's been some trust issues or some cheating going on, infidelity, I think that would affect.
Well, yeah, that's what to me it boils down to. If you trust the person and the person trusts you, then they shouldn't have to hide and lock their phone, period. Anyone's locking their phone, I would have a problem with that. Like if they lock their phone and they always I can't look in their phone, or it's weird for me to look in. To me, that's red flags everywhere.
Or if you're in the bed and you're on the bed and they kind of turn to the side so you can't see.
Yes, that's red flags
what they're
everywhere.
doing. Yeah, I mean, if you're on your phone, just text open. Damn, more than likely they're not going to be looking at you if you're just texting.
If you have nothing to hide, then you should be able to, show your phone or let your phone be open. But I mean, I'm not going to go as far as asking you for your passwords. I think I knew your passwords for your other stuff.
That's because of the same damn password.
Well, no, it's because I think I had to go in your email for something before, and that's why I knew your password. But I wouldn't be like, okay, Ian, I need a list of all your passwords, all of your everything to have. No, but
there's people like that, by the way.
I know, and that to me is a little bit extreme, and that is truly insecure there. That's truly insecure.
Do you know anybody like that? You don't have to say my name, but
I don't know. No, not that I know of.
I just saw you turn your eye for a second like you were lying.
I was trying to think. No, I was trying to think. No, but I was thinking about like people who have shared Facebooks. Like sometimes those are a lot of times with issues when they have a shared Facebook. Like
what do you mean shared Facebook?
Like husband and wife have a shared Facebook.
Whoa, I didn't.
A lot of them people do that.
Like a married couple's Facebook account?
They have a shared Facebook.
What?
You've never? That's common.
Really?
Oh yeah.
We don't have a shared.
Oh heck no! I need my own identity. I don't need to be stuck with you.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, but
people do because they feel like because Facebook has been known to break up marriages, and people have these emotional affairs online and start messaging. So some couples get shared Facebook accounts, and with their shared Facebook
that way they
account,
know what everybody's doing at all times.
Right.
So it's not okay.
Right. So that's just one way some people, deal with that is to have a shared Facebook. Now me, I'd like to have my own. I couldn't share with you.
I don't want to share with you.
I mean, I get the premise thow, but
because you're very active in your voice and you're always
I know we
political.
could. Oh yeah, I talk a lot of crap.
I'm like. I like most of the things that you say, and I agree with it. Because if I didn't, I'll tell you something on there. But most of the
I
stuff
always tell you if I say anything crazy, let me know. Because I ain't trying to get in Facebook
I think I've told you two times you said something crazy on there. But other than that,
I ain't trying to get in trouble.
I mean, I agree with what you say on Facebook. That's why I let it go. Because I no, I'm serious. If you say something crazy on there, I would have been like, Nathalie, that's crazy. Don't say that. But
that's what you
everything you said on there, I agree with for the most part. So I don't.
I try not to be crazy.
Yeah, I know. We know some crazy people.
I try. I get in trouble though. I do get in trouble sometimes, but that's all right.
The Facebook police is gonna hunt you down if you put something on there. I'm telling you.
I'm like the feminist of feminists. I'm not a feminist, but a lot of guys get mad at some things that I say on Facebook.
Why?
They get offended.
Why?
I don't know. We digress, but I don't know why they get mad.
I like digressing.
But they do.
That should be another topic.
But they do get mad at me. They do get mad. But anyway, overall though, I think it's not, for me personally, I don't think it's a bad thing to snoop a little bit on your spouse. But yes, you should have trust, and you shouldn't need to. But
Well, I don't think you should need to snoop on the.
We don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with me. That's what
I'm serious. I don't think
you're better than me with this because
I don't look.
You ain't looked. So
I think I may have looked once or twice, and it's a text message, but your texts are boring on your phone. You ain't text nothing. I'm like, boring.
What am I supposed to
After
be
2 or 3 texts of whoever you text, I'm like, boring. Put that phone away. Ain't nothing on there, man. That's why I'm like, I'm not wasting my time. You ain't text nothing. Boring phone.
Well, I'm glad I was able to confess today.
Me too.
Yes,
for everybody that doesn't know my confession, yes, I almost slipped up when I was in a slight depression. If you want to talk to me about it, if you see me on the street, we could talk more about it, and I'll tell you all the details. So. But, someone's going to get something from that. I hope so.
I hope they get something.
Because, that was a...
Because, man, I got something. I let that off my chest that I be snooping. So I feel good now. I don't have any more secrets. Because I'm always an open book.
Yeah, you can't hold... How did you hold it that long and I didn't know? You didn't even tell me that until
I tell you that I'm snooping in your phone.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, but it just came out the other day. I just decided. You were very comfortable, huh?
I just decided to let you know. I hadn't snooped in a while. So.
I'm looking at your face right now. My God.
Hey, I am human.
Oh, yes, you are. Well, I don't even know what to say anymore. But this was a very good show. I'm glad we were able to do one tonight. I'm looking forward to another episode with Nathalie Martin, and hopefully a new guest on our show for season 2 here. So how do we do our outro today? Do you have advice for the audience before we get out of here?
Nope. If you snoop, just snoop like me. Snoop when they sleeping. They'll never know.
I'm gonna just stop right there. I ain't got nothing.
Hey,
to
if
say.
they got that, the fingerprint one, when they sleep and just pick up their finger, put it right on there.
Damn, I never even thought about that. Damn.
That's right.
Did you do that to me?
You don't have fingerprint. You have a code, and you have to give me the code for something else. So I just remember the code.
No, you know what? I bet you.
This is partly why I've never told you, because now I've busted the
I
files.
bet you
so
if you
now
put
I'm messed up
poison
for
in
the
my
future.
food, I'd just die because that's how much I trust you.
You would.
God help me. All right, everybody. If you want to listen to our podcast stream, you can log in, listen to us on Spotify, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, iTunes, and whatever you want to listen to your podcast. We're there. The Facebook Family Mess Facebook page. What is it?
Yes, the family Mess? The Facebook page is the Family Mess Podcast.
The Family Mess Podcast.
We're also on Instagram.
Check us out, the Family Mess, on Instagram, and likes and subscribe.
Yes, definitely like our Facebook page.
And
Show us some
download
love.
our episodes. Please get us on there so we can get our numbers up out
Let
there.
us know people that you're actually listening.
But we love you guys, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. Come on, man. You can't. All right, man. We're gonna cut this recording.
Did you hear that?
That was nasty.